Okay, what is everyone today? We're back again with another video. And today we have early access to the new weapon pack with the handguns. We just get a day to show this early to you guys, but we do have some time playing around with it this weekend before it comes out. But let me give you guys some news first and foremost. So this is going to be coming out on the 27th of September 2022 for $3.99 in both euros and USD. I'm not sure what it's going to be in other currencies as we didn't get that information, but it's basically the cost of any other weapon DLC, and you've pretty much seen, I think, what the guns are in. If you haven't though, let me show you real quick, because we've got ourselves 3 new handguns. We got ourselves the 243R Kumo Champion and the competitor version of that. Then we have ourselves the .45 Rollstone Cavalry and the Frontier version of that, and we have ourselves the 10mm Devani 40A and the G4LS. And since they're all free, we are gonna buy every single one of them. And I have not even held these yet. I was like, I'm gonna buy these live on camera because I want to show them to you guys. I think they're gonna look awesome, but obviously I can't know yet. We're literally gonna try this out. I cleared out my whole inventory. We have like 20 slots worth of space. I don't have any of the ammunition, but let me get this all in. Let me try and buy all the ammunition I can for this, and then we're gonna try these out today, and hopefully we can get to go and shoot one of every single one of them. All right, and here we go. So here we have the 243 with a scope, then the other one without a scope, and ooh, I like that. Now I'm curious. Okay, so this is a one shot, and this does use the normal 243 bullet, and that looks and sounds really good. Not gonna lie. Let's move over to the, what is this one called again? This is the 45 Rolston Cavalry. And ooh, look at that animation when you bring them out. That is pretty cool. Now, this is it. You can't have any scopes on there, so why don't we quickly try these out, just shooting it. And ooh, I like that. I do like that. Now, let's give a quick look at the other one. Ooh, I like the gold color and how it reflects in the sun. Where's the sun at? There it is. Look at that. That's some pretty cool detail in that. I like the animation. I like the sound. I hope it comes through well on video, because I know game sounds can sometimes be a little bit off, but in person this sounds really good. And then lastly, we have the 10mm, and this does kind of remind me of a Glock. And there is a new sight for this, which I will show in a second, but let's try out the iron sights. I think this thing is basically like a laser gun. This thing looking nice. And then obviously I haven't seen this yet, but ooh, look at that. We've got ourselves a proper red dot sight now. And this is looking nice. Okay, now let's quickly go through some of the specifications of this. 10mm, you can shoot anything from class 2 to 6. With the 45, you can shoot anything from 2 to 5. And with the 243, obviously, you can shoot anything from 2 to 6. So these do actually have quite a nice variety of how much they can shoot. And we're definitely going to be testing that. Now, since SRP got an update, I thought we might as well go check out what's around here. But I think with me firing all the pistols around, I pretty much scared everything off at 1 o'clock. So why don't we go look down here and see if we maybe have some pronghorn or something like that. So we can try this out and see really how good this is or if it's bad. Also, big thank you to EW, by the way, for giving this to us. Like, I still love that we can try these things out early, get to show you guys some of these things. Obviously, we don't have like a whole weekend this time, but at least you can see a little bit of it before, so you can kind of make a decision on Tuesday to think about if you want to get this or if this is maybe a weapon pack that's not quite for you. I can't give you that answer now, and I don't think I'll ever be able to give you that answer because that's something you'll have to decide on your own. But at least now you can have a little bit of a better look, see what they all look like, and build yourself an opinion on if you think this is for you or if you think this is maybe not for you. Now we can zoom these in. I did end up going on TheHunter for this. And I just want to try that out. A 243 on the Reddit. This was like 215 out. Just because it was taking me forever to find stuff on SRP. And maybe I was just looking at the wrong time, but I'm really trying to try these weapons out. So I thought, why don't we go on this map, as we can pretty much hunt anything on here. With the 243. except for the turkeys, the rabbits, and I think that's it. I think the rest we can all take with the 243. So we might just try this out on a couple different species, see how that goes. And I want to see how far I can go out with the Glock. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it the Glock anyways. Okay, so this only goes to 75. So we're gonna have to get a lot closer for this. But we might be able to catch one of them as they're leaving their zone. Because... oh, actually, we did kill this one. Okay. That's not too shabby. Considering that's a pistol. I do really want to kind of try and get one with this, though. And I have no idea if we hit any of them. That one looks to be hit, though. Alright, we'll have a look at that. We'll see in a second if we actually got something or not. But I want to try that out because that thing, yeah, that looks a little bit wonky, that thing, how the way that rocks. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. And look, we did hit vital on, I believe this is going to be the stag. If my dog would track this. Alright, there we go. Let's go. Let's get this tracked. I want to see how much penetration we actually had with that. If it's similar to the 243, if it's different to the 243. I'd really want to know. I don't think we had anything with the Glock. And if we did, it probably wouldn't have killed it. I did shoot another level 6 male just back here a couple seconds ago while I was walking over, since I wanted to try at least one more shot. And yeah, you can see there's the blood from that. So we'll go ahead and pick that guy up as well in a second. But yeah, look, this guy didn't run far. Considering this is a 243 and a pistol, that is not too shabby. Single lung at 216 out. That is not too bad at all. Now, I know you guys didn't see the other shot, but I will pick it up just so we can kind of look at the penetration and see how good that actually was. Alright, let's have a look. And yeah, look. Good penetration this one. Obviously, this one was 163 out, so a little bit closer. But this is not bad at all. That is definitely not bad at all. I'm going to try and look if we can maybe find something else as well to try out some of the other guns and that we can sneak up on, since it is the end of Red Deer drink time. But we might be able to find some fallow deer maybe up here. Now, I know there's nothing special and this is just a female, but this video is kind of more about testing out the weapons than it is about trophies. And I do really want to try out this Glock, and we are getting to the range of where we could realistically see and potentially hit one of them. So once they get a little bit closer, I will try and hit two of them. And this one's going down. Don't know about that one, but that one's definitely down, and that one is down as well. Okay, that's not bad. That is really not bad for a Glock. At like 100 meters, I would say that was. This one probably was like 75. The other one was probably like 90, 95 meters, something like that. Let's have a look. What did we hit? So we had intestines on this one at 60 meters. Damn, he came close. Okay, 60 meters. And then lung and vertebrae. So we went, lung and vertebrae. So we went through the vertebrae into the lung. Not bad. What quick kill did this have? Can I see it anywhere? Quick kill bonus. 88%. Okay. That's not bad. And then what did we hit on this? I didn't think they were that close. I did think they were further out, but I mean, at least we can test it on a proper range. And then this one, bad shot there. And then we got, oh, this was 75 meters out. And this one we actually got lung, liver, and stomach. That's usually what we only get with a like rifle. 100% quick kill bonus. That is not bad. That is definitely not bad. And oh, look, there we go. Why don't we try taking out that 4 back there? With the... yeah, with this one. How far can we zoom out? 75 meters. Okay. Wind is absolutely terrible. So if we can't take it from that distance, we'll do it with the 243 just to try it out on a fallow deer, since we can put a scope on that. Actually, should we try this at 200? You know, let's give this one more shot. Let's see what it does on a perfect broadside shot on a fallow deer at pretty much the perfect distance, and it's dropping him. It's definitely by no means very quick, but it is definitely dropping it. And I think he just, oh no, oh, there you go. There he fell now. I thought he fell when he went behind that ridge. But that is not shabby. I keep saying it's not bad. I'm impressed by this. I thought these weren't going to be as powerful as they are. We obviously haven't tested the... I keep forgetting what the name is. We obviously haven't tested the 44 Ralston. But we'll get to that in a second. We have some more fallow deer there, and we might be able to sneak in a little bit closer there. Maybe we can try taking that 3. I think that'd be good. I think let's try and do that, and then we'll pick up that 4 as well, so we can kind of try it out. And then I think I'll go to the other side of the map and maybe try and hunt some of the... Oh, I keep forgetting what they're called now. I don't even have any zones. The deer that are over here, I forgot what they're called right now. It's at the tip of my tongue. But we'll go and see if we can't maybe get one of those shot down and see how these pistols fare against them. And here is our 4, and we got a single lung. Pretty much went completely through that. We got 14% quick kill bonus on that. So not the best, but definitely not the worst either. I'll take that for a 200-meter shot. Is definitely not too bad, and I think we should just try and take that guy out right over there. Let's look. Wait, did we just level up? How did we get that? Let's see if that's gonna help the case out. Even though I think we zeroed a little bit too far. Let's see how this thing does at follow-up shots. Let's wait for him to calm down. And by the way, if you have noticed, we are using a rifle scope on this, so we're using the Argus. Damn, this thing's running forever. Come on now, slow down. Okay, it is just too slow for that. But we'll try catch up, and let's see if we maybe got something on it. Okay, so I just tried shooting that one over there, and I did kind of miss. So we're gonna try and see if these guys won't come in, and then we'll try and shoot a Sika, and we'll just kind of shoot at whichever one gives us the best angle, because I really want to try out the 45 Colt, and I want to show you guys the reload animation of this gun, because it is really cool, but due to the fact that you can't put a scope on it, it is super challenging. So it's gonna take some getting used to, at least for me, just because I always hunt with a scope. It's gonna have to take some getting used to get a feel of the rifle, where to aim, how high to aim, because I just missed like 3 shots straight up on a standing target, so that's gonna be tough. But yeah, let's wait for this guy to get in range, because he does have the best looking rack out of all 3 of them. And I think he does want to come in closer, but I'll take a shot at 80, since he is standing pretty much perfectly in front of us. And why not? Let's fire another one. Okay, I missed that one, but look at this reload animation now. First of all, like, that just looks freaking cool. I know it takes forever, but I just think this looks really cool. I'm fascinated by this. Like, if I was better with this gun, I think I'll be taking this as like a normal gun. And look at that guy, he's down straight away. Now I'm curious what we hit. If we hit potentially lungs, or potentially even heart on him. Like, if we hit heart, then he ran quite a bit, but I think it looks more like we hit a lung, or maybe even something worse. Let's have a look. What do we... Oh, we hit... Ooh. Look at that penetration on that thing. That reminds me of the 454. Like, straight through. That is insane. That's at 84 meters. That is really cool. I think I'm just gonna have to get better at aiming with that gun, and I think we'll have ourselves something valuable here in our hands. I wish we could put a scope on it, just so that I could go for some more longer range shots, like for example with Is it that one? No. Like I can with this one. Obviously, I can't take long shots with this one, but I can at least take a little bit of a longer shot with it. But obviously, the 243, I think this is going to be the gun that I'm going to be using quite a bit. And trying to get really good at it so we can try and take some insane long shots with it. But I'm going to play around with these games for these guns for a little bit. And then I'll bring you guys back for when I have a little bit of more feedback on the guns and kind of my whole thoughts on them. And if I like them, what I don't like about them, what I like them. And we'll come back for a little bit of a review at the end here. I think that's a good idea for these. I've had a pretty good day now of trying out the pistols, trying them in different scenarios, trying them out on higher class, lower class, and the classes that they're actually used for the pistols. And I think I have a pretty good feel for them. I will go in more detail on them in the future video, and kind of compare the 243 pistol with the 243 rifle and see how they go and if it's actually a viable option for taking that pistol as a rifle. Just because of the space advantage that you'll have, you'll be able to fit more stuff with you, more collars, tents, or whatever else you want with you. But this is kind of going to be an overall view on what I think about it. And like I already said, I think the 243 is kind of the strong suit out of all of this. It kind of adds the biggest versatility. You have 200 meter zeroing range. You can put rifle scopes on it. So for me, that's going to be the Hyperion scope. It works pretty well. However, it is just a one-shot pistol. So you won't be able to get those follow-ups. But there has to be some kind of drawback there for comparing it to the 242 rifle. Because otherwise, it would just be the rifle with like half the weight of it, which would be kind of OP. So I get where they're coming from there, but testing just kind of has to look if that's going to be viable for us or not. Now, looking at the guns as a defensive weapon, none of them are classed for a class 9. So if you have a 9 legendary or a rare charging at you and you want to keep the metal, don't use these pistols for that. But if you just want to have something against Cape Buffalo, Water Buffalo, Wolves, you can actually shoot with them as they fall within the weapon range. But generally, Capes, and Water Buffalo, the guns that are charging you, and they do work very well. There's going to be a clip in the background where I take down a Cape Buffalo with just 11 of the 10mm shots, and it went really quick. Those 245s that I put in at the end, they were just flesh hits, so they really didn't do anything. And again, that just shows how powerful that rifle or that pistol is. And overall, I really love that 10mm. It's not a very viable weapon for like long range shooting, or at least I don't find it is, because I'm just too inaccurate with the red dot sight or the whatever the sight is called that they add for that now. But I feel like it adds a sense of just a good look to it. Like I really like the look of these like newish guns, similar to how we had them in the modern rifle pack. They just look amazing. I love how they look, and we kind of go away from those older classical guns looking like, and I think that's just a lot of fun. So I think that just might be the reason why I might keep it in my inventory from now and again. Overall, the pistols add a challenge kind of as they do. They're kind of this balance between a pistol, between a rifle and a bow, as you can take 75-meter shots or occasionally 200-meter shots, but they finally add the power that we were missing from pistols before, except for obviously the 254, but like the 357, the 45 Colt, I believe is the other one called, those were just unusable pistols. Like they were just too weak, too powerless. And now we finally have something that actually has some penetration, has a good magazine size, and works pretty well. And again, you're kind of going to have to see if you like it for yourself or not. But with that being said, though, we're going to be doing some more testing, and we're going to be doing some comparisons as release comes around. But that's kind of going to be it for now. That's kind of my first reaction, my first kind of ideas and looks at what I think about the new Sidearm weapon pack. And again, a huge thank you to EW for giving me early access and allowing me to try this out before release. We sadly don't have a lot of time before release, so I can't do kind of all the usual stuff that we do with other content, but I hope you still learn something from this and can make a better decision on the 27th when this weapon pack comes out. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'd love to know, and if you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing so, as it is free and you can always change your mind later. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to drop a like, as that helps out a ton in YouTube's algorithm. But with that being said, have a good one. Bye bye and peace.